This is the Transformers Generations Studio Series Deluxe Class Dropkick by Hasbro and Takara Tomy. This figure is from the new movie Transformers Bumblebee, and he is figure number 22 of the Studio Series set of figures. The figure is part of the fourth wave of these Deluxe Class figures for Studio Series, and I picked up this figure at R-Toys, my local hobby shop here in Manila, and he's looking underwhelming in packaging. But I'm sure he's going to be awesome once we take him out. And here is Studio Series Dropkick out of packaging, and the figure is an absolute piece of crap. Man, was very underwhelmed and disappointed with this figure. Sure, it has a lot of details. There's a lot of things that would really look great on paper, but when it came to executing the figure, it just leaves a lot to be desired. I mean, a lot to be desired, and that's an understatement. He's small. I was hoping the legs would stretch out further and he would be at least about this tall, but he's not. He's this short. And how short is he? Well, here he is with Studio Series Bumblebee. If you've seen the trailer, the figures look like they're almost the same height, but if you see the trailer, he was much bigger. If you've seen the trailer, he was much bigger. He should have been like a Voyager class figure, but the figures look almost as tall as each other. He is from head to toe just measuring 4.5 inches tall, and this guy is about 4 inches, 4 1/3 inch tall. So yeah, and just for the heck of it, here they are with Revenge of the Fallen Bumblebee. I mean, Hasbro keeps saying, oh, the Studio Series is for the different kind of collector because they're all in scale. Come on. I'm so not buying that right now. They're not in scale, at least in robot mode, and more so I believe in vehicle mode. But look at this. The flimsiness is just bloody annoying. These two pieces are just like, they pop off so easily. I mean, if you nudge them one time and they just pop off, and they don't stay anywhere. That's one. The blades are okay. It's very tight. There's a way to position them like he's blackout or he's kickback or something like that. But I do like that they've given the blades, the rotor blades, some articulation, some form of articulation with two joints right here. That's fine. He has two removable guns that are so light. They look like knockoffs. They feel like knockoffs. So there are a lot of pieces that swivel that don't really tab anywhere. And the figure is very light. Head sculpt looks okay. It's got those two red beady eyes, some silver paint, and that's about it. I wish they could have added more paint, more silver paint on it, but that's that. You got the arms, some details here and there, right there, some paint apps here and there. I love the blue color, the cobalt blue, the navy blue color that they put on him on plastic. That's nice. You get that pirate flag right there. So, like I said, in paper, it looks great, but execution-wise, it just feels that there should have been more. It feels that this should have been a Voyager, and I can already see the guys at Weijiang already working on upscaling this one and putting some die-cast parts. I can already see them do that, and we don't see any car parts, and it's a shame because we have yet to see a triple changer from Hasbro and Takara Tomy in the movieverse. A decent triple changer, not some fake ones that had its crappy alt mode like Mixmaster and all that, but I mean a real triple changer with two distinct alt modes that transform seamlessly. I've yet to see that. And had they made this a Voyager class figure or an Ultra class figure, I would have paid a leader class price for this figure had they made it bigger. But as it is, it's just too small and too flimsy, at least in robot mode. Articulation for the figure, he's got a ball jointed neck, no waist or chest articulation. He's got a hinge shoulder. There's a ball joint right here. When he comes packaged this way, it's up to you if you want it that way. I just feel that he's much thinner that way. This one, it gives him a little bit of a girth or bulk. He's got that bicep swivel. He's got hinge elbow, or I should say, yep. And then the wrists kind of move in and out because of the transformation. He's got ball jointed hips that are a little bit loose on my copy of the figure. Yep, little bit loose. And he's got a thigh swivel. Hinge knees that go like that, so you can get him in a lot of nice poses with his legs. And that's about it. No toe articulation or hinge ankle rockers, nothing of that sort. So let's transform Pseudo Series Dropkick. Okay, take off the weapons. Fold, do the arms first. Rotate this way, and just pop these things out because they will constantly pop off as you transform him. Just gives more credence to my opinion that this figure just sucks. Transformation is a little bit involved. I'll give props to Hasbro for that, but things just don't tab in the way you want them to, and it can really be annoying. Okay, do that, do that, do that. Okay, that's that, and then do this, fold these, and you're supposed to tab both arms together. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Once everything's tabbed in, this whole section right here rotates. Not a big fan of these rotating midsections, because over time I know that rivet is going to have some problems, much like the Stinger, Pseudo Series Stinger figure. But okay, all right, like that, and then that's his gear walk mode. Just kidding. Okay, the legs rotate this way, rotate this way, fold out, fold out, fold, fold, fold out the wings, fold, then they rotate that way, and they pop off. Okay. Okay. It's just so flimsy. It's annoying, and it. Okay. All right. Our engineering is great, like I said. Lots of ideas that were great on paper, but should have been a Voyager. And you know what? If a third-party company can make a triple changer, Dropkick, and shatter in the Voyager class or leader class scale, I will certainly buy that. Just teach Hasbro a lesson, not to give us stuff like this. So fold the hips that way, fold the legs this way, and collapse everything this way. Oh, before you tab everything, and make sure you flip out the machine gun, Gatling gun, and everything should tab in squarely. That. Okay. All right. Okay, and then the parts that popped off. Like that. Rotate this. Missiles go underneath the wings. Missile launchers, and there you go. Kind of reminds me of this show I used to watch when I was a kid called Blue Thunder. It's I thought it was an Apache attack chopper, but it turns out that it looks more like a Cobra attack chopper, I think. Looks great. I mean, like I said, on paper, this thing looks great, but it is small and flimsy. Fantastic involved transformation, but things just have a way of not tabbing as smoothly or as flush as you want them to be. It's such a letdown. I mean, there are a lot of good ideas for this particular figure. The rotors don't spin as freely, but I'm quite happy with that. Probably one thing I'm very happy with the figure is they didn't make it loose so that it doesn't flip-flop or spin out of control when he's in robot mode. I love the tightness of that rotor, so that's fine. And here he is with movie maker Bumblebee. I mean, these two appear in the same movie, right? So the Beetle is this big, and the Cobra Chopper is this big. So congratulations, Hasbro. You have successfully made a in-scale line of Transformers. I applaud you. Look how much in scale that is. Seriously. I mean, a person who could literally drive a Beetle about this size, I doubt would be able to fit in that. And in fact, this one actually feels like a Legends class figure compared to a standard deluxe class figure. This is United Tracks, or Generations Tracks. Since he might as well be a Legends class figure, he does scale perfectly with the Legends class figure. I mean, seriously, look at that. A person who could fit right in here would definitely fit right there. So great scale with the Legends class figures in alt mode. Final thoughts on the figure. You get it. If you're a big fan of the character and you're trying to complete the series like me, sure, why not? Get it on retail. Don't pay more than retail price for it. As it is here in Manila, it is going, the prices for this thing is like $26 on retail. So $26, $28 on retail, which is ridiculous. But if you can wait for it on clearance, by all means do so. But don't pay more than retail price for it. It's not worth the money. The figure is going to get a 6 out of 10 for me. The flimsiness and size disparity just really brought the grade down. I wanted to give it like a 7 or an 8, but because of the amazing engineering, the details they put on it, but just the flimsiness of the figure and sheer disproportionate size brings the grade down to 6 out of 10 for me. So I hope you've enjoyed this little video review. This has been the Transformers Generations Studio Series Deluxe Class Dropkick from the new Transformers Bumblebee movie. Thanks for watching.